Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany and we are doing my August Shop My Stash. What you're looking at is my July's, and so we're going to quickly just go through everything. I have a description of my Shop My Stash in the description box, so if you have any questions, go ahead and look down there. I'll gloss over a few things in general while I do this video, but I am glad you guys are here. I hope you guys do enjoy. If you do have any questions or anything, go ahead and write it down in the comment section below. But these are pretty long videos, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start on the top here. This is the Makeup Revolution Pro Fixing Spray. I did enjoy this, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that. This is a Revlon lipstick in pink pearl. Really pretty. Love it. So give me this. This one is the Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer. I did not enjoy this. This kind of kept a sticky feel on your lips. I'm actually going to go ahead and declutter this. Then we have this Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink. Love this formula. This is like the longest wearing formula that I know of, and for me it's very comfortable on my lips, so I'm gonna be keeping this. This here, if you're not new to my channel, you know I rave about Physicians Formula, the Healthy Lip. I love this, so I will be keeping that. This is a mini Tarte lipstick. This one is in Rum Punch. I did enjoy this, so I'll be keeping that. This is a little Marc Jacobs in Slow Burn. I did enjoy this, so I'll be keeping that. This is the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick. I use this quite a bit, so I'll be keeping this. I have yet to use this Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit just because it's such a deep, dark color, and right now I'm doing a lot more summery look. I'm gonna put this back and pull it out in the fall time. Then this Urban Decay High Shine I did enjoy, so I'll be putting this back. This is a ColourPop Lippy to Go. I did enjoy this, so I'll be putting this back. Now this is a red that I was wearing quite a few times. I really enjoyed it. This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, so I will be putting this back. These two up here are Project Pans. This one is the Bite lipstick in, what is it, Glare. Enjoy this, so I'll be putting this back. This one is a mini Bare Minerals. Did enjoy this, so I'll be putting this back. This is a Physicians Formula lip gloss. I liked it. It was just like a regular lip gloss, nothing to write home about, but I did like it to top off some shades, so putting this back. I actually did end up using this once. This is a Kat Von D liquid lipstick, so I will go ahead and put this back. So if you do see anything with the sticker like this, they are in Project Pan items, so I won't be talking about them just because it's kind of redundant to continue to talk about things that I talk about in other videos. So we're going to skip over those, but I did bring this one out. This is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. Super dirty, sorry about that, but yeah, did enjoy this, so I put this back. But I didn't notice when I used the products in here that I picked a lot of warm tone colors, and that kind of like limited me, so let's try to not do that this time around. So this one here is a Makeup Revolution eyeshadow. This one is their Flawless Matte, and it's a great range of like mid-tone shades, which I did end up using quite a bit. This is the BH Cosmetics Aurora Lights palette. I use this quite a bit, and this is just some fun shades, so I'll be putting this back. I brought this in the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions, which I enjoyed quite a bit, so go ahead and put this back. This is the It's My Ray Ray BH Cosmetic palette, the color palette, and I'm kind of like about it. These shades, the yellow shades I really like, the brown shades I really like, but these shades like the purple and blue, you kind of have to pack on, which I mean, yeah, I get it, you have to pack it on, but like sometimes it'll blend away, and I didn't like that, and it was patchy in some areas, so I'm just kind of about it. The shimmer shades were really nice though. Besides like these two that I did use, everything else was great about this palette. I'm gonna go ahead and just keep it in my collection for now. Try it out some more if I do end up like decluttering. I'll let you guys know for sure. Then we have the Lime Crime Venus 3 palette, which I enjoyed immensely. Just gave me really nice purple looks, pink looks. And this shade I had for my first time using this one, and this is actually like a purpley, like dark purple, so I actually ended up using this and really enjoyed it. So really enjoyed their formula, honestly. So I'll be putting this back. Now we're gonna get a little closer and move into the drawer and just talk about what's in here. So right here we have all my foundations. I pulled both of these out, the L'Oreal Paris, the Pro Matte and the Pro Glow. The Pro Glow I used quite a bit and actually wasn't that glowy on me, so I enjoyed this. I mixed this a little bit together just because I noticed that the Pro Matte in this formula oxidizes on me and makes me way too orange. So I can't use this by itself, but mixing them together actually looks really nice. So I'm gonna keep these and put this back. Then I use this e.l.f. Flawless Finish foundation and enjoyed it, so putting this back. I ended up using this one quite a bit. This is the X Cosmetics CC Cream, so I will put this back. Everything else is Project Pan, so let's move on to concealers. This is the Makeup Revolution concealer. Enjoyed it, so I'll be putting this back. A little light, but I liked it for the most part. I probably used this the most. This is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, so I'll put this back. And this one is the Wet n Wild concealer, which I kind of use to spot correct. So I love this. Put this back. These are some powders I pulled out. This is the Derma Blend powder. I enjoy this quite a bit, so I will be putting this back. Then we have the RCMA original powder, which I did end up using a lot, and I will be putting this back. This is the Wet n Wild and Boozy Brunch. I enjoy this, and I know it looks like it has some pinks, but it shows up mostly gold on my skin, so I will be putting this back. Then we have the Essence Satin Touch Blush, which I enjoyed quite a bit, so I will be putting this back. The Laura Geller blush I really did enjoy. This is more of a shiny blush, which I did enjoy here and there, just especially for the glow, so we'll be putting this back. Then we have the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter, which I did enjoy, so I will be putting this back. Lastly, we have the Bare Minerals in Skinny Did, which I enjoyed, so I will be putting this back. We have the Original Skin, which I did get in an influencer box, and I like it. I don't love it. It's a weird moussey one, so it is quite cold to the skin, but that is nice, especially in these hotter months. But I don't feel like it does anything too particularly outstanding, but I will keep it in my collection and continue using it. Then I use the Wet n Wild Coverall Primer. It's a nice basic primer, so I will be keeping this in my collection and just using it. Then I did pull out this one. This is the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer. I liked it, wasn't wowed by it at all, so I will put in this back and just using it up. This is a Project Pan face palette, so I'll just leave that in there, but I did end up using these. This is the Pure Bronze and Brighten Trio, which is a blush, highlighter, and contour. I mainly use the highlighter or the blush. I didn't really touch the contour, but I really do enjoy both of those, so putting this back. Then we have the Urban Decay Naked Flushed. This one is in Street, and I enjoy this quite a bit, so we're putting this back. Next, we have the e.l.f. Blush palette. I did enjoy this, especially for that color right there. Really enjoy that color. These pinks as well is really nice, but they are quite pigmented, so you do have to be really light-handed, but I did enjoy this. Moving on to this section is basically my eyeliners, my brow products, my single eyeshadows. I had pulled this out previously and will continue to use one of my favorite mascaras. Then I have been using the YSL the Shock Mascara and really been loving it, so continue to use it till it dries up. Then pretty much my holy grail eyeliner is this e.l.f. Paint Pot in Jet Black. Really enjoy this, so keeping this, and I don't like to pull out a whole bunch of mascaras or eyeliner. I did end up using this quite a bit. This is the Tarte eyeliner in bronze, so I will be putting this back. And I used this when I did my purple looks, but this is the ColourPop Cream Gel Eyeliner in No Shame. So I put this back. And I pulled out this Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit, which I did really enjoy, especially this color right here. I love powder products for my brows. They work really well for me because I more need them to fill them in than to like make false brow hairs. So I did enjoy this, and we'll be putting this back. And then all of these are project pans, so I'll keep this, oh, except this one. This is an e.l.f. makeup remover pen, which is nice if you are especially new to eyeliner and you need to use something to clean up a wing. This works really well. Sorry it is dirty. I have used it, but yeah, this I really do enjoy. So I definitely would suggest maybe picking this up. This is maybe $3 or $4 around there, around that pricing. Most of these are project pan items. As you can see, they all have stickers on them, but this I did use a lot. This is the Essence I Love Stage eyeshadow base, and it worked really well, and I really did enjoy this. So I'll go ahead and put this back. I used this maybe once or twice. I wasn't feeling too many cream eyeshadows, so I'll go ahead and put this back. Then I didn't use this quite as much, so I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and declutter this. This is the e.l.f. Smudge Pot, and I just didn't use it enough. I think maybe someone else will get more use out of it, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this. Then I did use this a few times. This is the Wet n Wild eyeshadow. Really pretty multi-chrome liquid eyeshadow. So we'll be putting this back. And that should be everything I pulled out for the month of July. So let's go ahead and pick out some new stuff. So you are now looking into my lipstick drawer. I did rearrange a little bit, so I think it's gonna be a lot better. So let's start off with some new products that I did bring in. This is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. Really enjoyed the other color that I had, so I had to pick up a nudie shade. And then that is the swatch, and that is what it looks like right there. Really pretty. So bringing this out. Then let's pull this one out. This is also new to my collection. This is a Rimmel Stay Satin Liquid Lip Color. This one is an It Girl. So pulling that out and using it, which is a really pretty nude, and I've been really into nude lip colors, so pulling that out. I think that's it for the new stuff I have, so I want to pull out some of these here. Pulling this one out from Maybelline. This is the Almond Rose, and I just really love these shades right now. That is the color there. Really pretty. So pulling this out. Let's pull up this. This is the Tarte Lip Sculptor, and a lipstick and a lip gloss. This one is in Adore, so let's swatch both of the sides here. So, yeah, that is a pretty nude. And then we have the lip gloss side here, and that is just a light touch color lip gloss. So pulled this out. Then I actually do believe this is new as well. This is the CoverGirl Melting Pot Matte Liquid Lipstick in Currant Nude. So pull this out, give it a go. Ooh, that's like more of a cool tone nude, so that's pretty. So pull this out. Then I'm pulling this one out. This is a NYX Lip Lingerie. This one is in Exotic. It's really nice ready tone shade, so swatch that there. Ooh, very pretty. So yeah, pulling this one out. This is a Revlon lipstick. This one is in Kiss Me Coral, which I do want to pull out a lot more red tone shades. There's that. Because I do like my warm tones, so pulling this out to use. I think I want to pull this one out, which is a very bright, vibrant pink. This is a Wet n Wild liquid catsuit. This one is in Berry Recognize. I'm gonna pull this out. Okay, so it's a little darker. Weird. It's a little darker than it looks like, but let's just give it a go and see how I like it. Let's pull out some minis. Let's pull out this bite one, this mini bite one in Chai. So, and this is more of a darker nude, so I might want that. So I like the option, so I'm gonna pull that out and use it. Then let's pull this out, the Too Faced Sweet Peach. This is just a mini size in Pure Peach. And I do believe this is more like a lip gloss. Well, it's like a light color, so I'm going to use it as a lip gloss. But yeah, that's what I'm pulling out as well. I do want to pull some lighter colors out. Maybe this one. This is a Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink. This one is in Lover, one of my favorite colors from this line. So, yeah. I think I'm needing that color in there, so I'm pulling this out. And let's pull out some fun shades. This is a ColourPop Ultra Matte. This one is in Cheat Code, and as you can tell, it's definitely a high gloss, high shine, bronzy color, but let's get some use out of these. So I'm pulling this out. This one, pulling this NARS out. This one is in Orgasm. So yeah, let's pull out another lip gloss, and it's a really pretty topper shade. And I think that should be it for all the lip products that I am pulling out. So let's go ahead and move on to the next drawer. Now we are looking into my foundations and concealer drawer. So let's pull out a few. This is new just because I needed a darker shade, but this is the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream, and I do enjoy this, so I'll pull this out. Then I want to pull this one out. This is the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation in MW2. Pulling this out. Pull out one more. Lastly, I'm pulling out the number 7 Beautifully Matte Foundation, and I think this one is in Honey. It doesn't have the color on here for some odd reason, but I do believe this one is in Honey. So pulling this one out. That should be it for foundations. Now onto concealers. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. This one is in light beige, so I'm pulling this out. Then I'm just gonna pull out this one. This is the Almay Clear Complexion Concealer. Do believe this one is in light medium, so I'm pulling that one out, and that should be it for this drawer. So now we have my powders and my primers. So let's pick a few powders out. This is a brand new. This is the Revlon Candid Photo Ready powder. So I'm gonna pull this out. Then let's pull out something I do really love and enjoy. Then I'm going to be pulling out this baby Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. Love this formula, but I want to see if I'll just can use this up and get the little mini out of my collection. I do have the full size, so no worries there. And I think I'm gonna pull this one out. This is the NYX blotting powder, and this one is in the light, so pulling that out. that should be it for powders. Now on to face primers, and I have quite a few new ones. If you saw my little haul, you see what I got, but I did get this one. This is the VDL Lumi Layer Primer. So let's try this one. And then I have this one from Soap and Glory, one heck of a blot primer, and I've heard good things about this, so glad to try this out. And I think that should actually be it for primers, just because I have 2 in my project pan, so I don't want to pull too many out. So that should be it for this drawer. So now we have my single bronzers, blushes, and highlighters. I'm gonna be pulling this one out. This is the Tarte bronzer. This one is in Park Avenue Princess. So yeah, pulling that out. Let's pull out one more bronzer. Let's pull out this one. This is the Lorac. This is a Lorac in Pool Party. And that's what that looks like. So pulling this one out. That should be it for bronzers on this end, just because I do want to pull some face palettes. So I'm going to be pulling out some blushes. Pull out one of these that I haven't used in a while. This pull out Insightful from Tarte. It's just this one. As you can see, I've hit pan, but let's get more use out of it. Pull that out. Then I'm going to be pulling this one out. This is a L'Oreal True Match in Neutral blush. And that is what that looks like. So pulling that out. And that should be it for blushes from here, and just like the other one, just pull out 2 highlighters as well. And then let's pull this one out. This is a Physicians Formula Butter blush. This one is in Natural Glow. I know it says blush on here, but for me I use it as a highlighter because it's like a little too shimmery, a little too light, so I like using this as a highlighter. So pulling this out. Maybe one of my Wet n Wild ones. Let's pull out this one. More of a goldeny shade, which is Golden Flower Crown. So pulling this one out, and this is super pretty. So that's pretty. So I'm pulling that out, and that should be it for this drawer. So we're gonna move on to the next one. So this is my face palette drawer, and I just have a few things in here. I mainly want to pull this one out, and I think that should be it for my face palette drawer, just because it has pretty much everything. It has these are Anastasia Beverly Hills. Over here there's some setting powders, contours, and blushes. These are some Laura Geller highlighters, and then this is a Physicians Formula Butter bronzer. And so I think that should be it, because that's like way more than enough than I need. So that should be it for this drawer. Now we have this drawer, which is definitely a large mishmash of things. Quickly, these are like my single glitters, single eyeshadows over here. Then I have brow products over here, liquid and pencil eyeliners here, and then my eye primers here. I don't think I'm gonna pull out any single eyeshadows, but I will pull out some glitters here. And because I do love me some glitter looks, I'm gonna be pulling this one out. This is the Essence Metal Shock, and this one is in Solar Explosion. Really pretty. Love this. So super pretty. So pulling that out. Be one of these. This one is the Revlon Photo. This is the Revlon Photo Eye Art. I believe in Desert Dazzle, which is a really pretty shade as well. This one's like a nice forest green, or was it like olive gold green? That's really pretty. And then this is kind of like the and this is like a liquid glitter, more of a topper shade, but like if you just top it on this, it looks really pretty. So there's that for you. So definitely pulling this out and getting some use. Let's pull out this. This is the J Cat Beauty Rocking the Night Sparkle Powder. It's literally a powder, but it's a really, hopefully you can see it, really pretty. So I did like these when I used them. So pulling that out, and that should be it for here. Then for brow products, gonna go ahead and pull out one just because I have a few that in my project pans that I just want to work through. And I think I'm gonna pull this one out. This is a Maybelline Brow Precise Volumizer, Fiber Volumizer in deep brown. Really pretty. Kind of like a weird wand, but for me, my brows are about this size, so I do enjoy it. And it's more of a comb through than a actual like put onto your skin to make it look like your brows. But so that's what I'm gonna pull out. And then I'm not gonna pull out any pencil or liquid eyeliner just because I don't like pulling out too many. So I'm gonna leave that alone, but I do need an eye primer. Maybe definitely should pull this one out, the NYX glitter primer, just because I pulled out that loose glitter. So I'm gonna pull this out, and then one more, and I think I'm gonna pull this one out. This is an e.l.f. Shadow Lock primer, so pulling this one out, it's probably, I don't know how much more use it has, but I think it's getting down there. So pulling this out, and that should be it for this drawer. So we are now looking at my setting sprays, and I definitely think I'm gonna pull this one out. This is just a little size of the Pure Light Mist that I got in like a free gift purchase. So it's an illuminating setting spray, so pull that out, and then just about one more. Gonna pull this one out. This is the Pacifica Cherry Matte Setting Spray. I really love the scent of this and the mister on it, and the packaging is really nice too. So kind of pull this one out. That should be it for my setting sprays. So let's move on to eyeshadow. So we are now looking at my eyeshadows, and as you can see, I moved them again because just that weird, and I like moving my stuff around. Who likes moving their stuff around? Let me know in the comments down below. I just like rearranging stuff all the time, so excuse me if things are in different places. But yeah, so these are most of my eyeshadows. I'll go ahead and just sort through the big ones first, and then move on to the little bit over there that you can't see. Definitely won't be pulling out this one, and I know I just said I pulled out a whole bunch of warm tone shades, but I do really enjoy this. This is the Juvia's Place, the Festival palette. And as you can see, it's a really beautiful range of shades. Especially I love this little nice shade here. Let's see if I can swatch it for you and not be super awkward about it. But yeah, so pretty. And then show that shade as well. Hopefully you can see that. So pulling this out. Oh, I would like to pull that I'm pulling in this one out. This is the Tarte Clay Play palette, the original, and that is what it looks like. I know it's like a boring mass of just like, you know, regular matte shades, but I do like me some matte looks nowadays, so I'm gonna be pulling this out. Then I gotta pull this one out because I just love it so much. This is the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. And it's just a beautiful range of colors and just so pretty. So swatch that. And let's swatch this one. And these are just so pretty. So I'm pulling this one out. Then I've been thinking about this palette lately. This is the Urban Decay Electric palette, and it's just really, it just has a beautiful range of colors in it. As you all know, I love to play with. So let's swatch this one. Look at that. Oh my god, so pretty. That one there. Super pigmented and vibrant. So pulling this out to play with. And I'm gonna be pulling out this one. It's the Milani Pure Passion And this is what it looks like. More on the neutral tone, but very pretty nonetheless. So that's what those colors are. So pulling that out. And then I think that'll be it for this side. So let's move on to my smaller section. So this is the smaller section of my palette. And just like the palette suggests, this is the e.l.f. Matte for Matte eyeshadow palette in Summer Breeze, which is perfect timing now for summer. And as you can see, it's just a beautiful range of warm tone shades, summer colors. So pulling this one out. So I think that's actually going to be it for all the eyeshadows I'm bringing in. I did bring quite a few in. So I'm going to go ahead and rearrange my drawer and I'll get back right to you guys. So this is what my drawer is going to be looking like for the month of August. Quite a bit of eyeshadow palettes, lip products. Pretty much this is mostly full. Like, I think it's a good mixture of full and not too much. So hopefully I'll get to use everything, see how I like everything, have some new stuff to play with. So yeah, that should be it for everything. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you are new, please consider hitting the subscribe button. I do my Shop My Stash every month just so I can switch up and play with my makeup. It kind of refreshes everything so you don't get bored and you don't buy too much, even though I still buy stuff. Not going to lie. But yeah, if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. If you would like to, you can follow me on Instagram at @Tiffany. I just post more often there. I thank you guys for giving me your time. I do know these are quite lengthy, but I enjoy these myself. I love watching Shop My Stash videos. If you guys do Shop My Stash, please comment down below. I really enjoy watching those. And then I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.